Hello, hello. Come on. I know you're working. I'm at 78 minutes. Yeah, right. Here we are. Finally, with Dark Souls 2. I am going to be doing a katana build for this, I think, as of right now.
Perhaps you've seen it.
I'll let this play.
Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
All right. Oh, I forgot there was another one. It's just probably the introduction part, just showing where I am. Like I said, I was going to do a katana build or just see what's going on. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because keep in mind this is the original. So again, items, bosses, not bosses. I don't think bosses are different, but items and enemies and some parts of the levels are completely different. They are not the same. So there are places, I'm pretty sure in the place where you give the guy the dull ember, you get it in the remake. But in the original, you gotta go all the way to Iron Keep in order to get the dull ember. So I can't infuse my weapon until then. All right, real quick. Gonna turn the game up. All right. All right, what is our name gonna be? We're gonna be using a katana, most likely. Swordman. Could be better, but I'm sticking with Swordman.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Y'all see that he had fingernail textures on the gloves? A little weird. We're gonna want... Oh, you know what? I'll go with the swordsman, because I am swordman. Alright. Super muscular, obviously. We're gonna have that kind of hair. Hair color's gonna be red. Eyebrows are gonna be angry. Eyebrows are also gonna be red. Beard, obviously. And could you guess what the beard color is going to be? Also red. Tattoo. Tattoo color is not going to be red. advanced settings, I do need to change the angle. Well, that was my attempt at something decent. We'll go with that. This is my true self.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Alright, a little rude, but alright. And yes, in the original, you don't have to get any of the keys. At least for the, DLC. You have to get the key to access it. What is that auto shield thing? Ooh, I didn't want to accidentally hurt somebody. That is more damage, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Do this. How do I turn that off? Oh, didn't want to use that. That's parry. Okay, it's M. I just pressed literally the whole keyboard. Alright. Welcome to Dark Souls 2. Now, I would like to mention some things that I have done when I played this. I died not that much when it comes to bosses. When it came to exploring the place, ooh boy, I died a lot. Here's what I am going to do. Just in case my first weapon breaks, I'm going to put that there so I can just switch to it. Because this doesn't seem to have a lot of durability, and we're going to be using it for a little bit. I'm just going to go through and kill these guys. To examine. Oh, I thought I could get a weapon. I don't think I actually needed to do this. Although it is nice to understand the moveset. Actually, I do think I need this. Now, in terms of how far... Ooh, don't do it. Don't do it again, actually, because you already did. How far Iron Keep is, I can't remember. I have a broad idea of where to go and what to do. Because, again, like I said, I think almost a month ago, I looked up where I needed to go, what I needed to do. Or wait, did I look it up? No, I didn't. I lied. I looked up what I needed for my weapon, but when it comes to where to go, I tried to keep that as blind as possible, and I did great. I didn't need to look up anything. Kick the ladder down. Come on, there you go. Also, not to brag, but the pursuer I killed before the boss arena. I know, pretty good. Pretty good. Not saying I've also wondered why there's so many bloodstains here. Maybe they just let an enemy over. In fact, let me see how they died. Standing still. Oh. Is it the same for this guy? Is it just the same people? Is that same guy just putting all those bloodstains there to scare people? Kind of hilarious. Just a little bit. Alright. Welcome to, in my opinion, the best thing to exist. The best. At least the best in this game. Let me go ahead and do what everybody should do whenever they start the game. Come over here. This is slash shard. Some things, again, are similar, and some things will not change whatsoever. And let me do the second thing that everybody does. Just reload stamina. I did. That's the crazy part, is I did. Now, I know I could get this later in the game, but why not get souls now? Just saying. Now, I don't have the blacksmith's key. So, unfortunately, I can't get... Because I think the first weapon, or the first katana, is in... his cell. Or, not his cell, but his shop. Let me go ahead and talk to her. I'm not going to sit here through all of the, what is it? Oh, I can already level up? I'm going to need to have enough to, get the blacksmith's key. I know I'll get that much on the way there, but, you know, let me actually do a thing or two. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's not the way. So the first thing that you'll notice is a very obvious enemy whenever we get to the first area, or at least the beginning part, before the... Well, I like to consider it not really the first area, although it is in the same area, and there's no name change. It's just, like... I call it an in-between, like this. I'm currently in the in-between of what the first level is compared to Majula. Some people consider this still Majula because you haven't left and there's no new name pop-up, which is also fair. Come on. Alright. Drop carefully. I've always wondered if I could just jump across there. But I don't want that to be my first death, so I have never done it. I might go back in my other character. Because again, I have played this before. I was going to do the DLCs because I was kind of forced to have them. I'm going to get this item real quick. Currently struggling because I accidentally switched my build and I don't know where soul vessels are. And it's bad. So... that's fun. But here, usually there's a giant hippo cyclops. But as you can see, there's not. This is one of many changes that you'll notice. And quite frankly, I'm not upset about it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna try to, you know, enjoy the place as much as possible. But I do want to beat this game relatively quickly. Oh, you guys aggro so far. There you go. I will try to beat the Pursuer. But I don't know. See, adaptability already is sucking. That's the first thing I might level up until, like, I don't even know. Soul of a Lost Undead, not bad. But yeah, that's the one worst thing about this game. In my opinion, and I don't know why I keep saying this, is Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. I guess it just has so many cool... Is he gonna anger him because he's pushing him? I'd rather you not. First of all, rude, sir. Just rude. I'm saving life gems for whenever I try to beat the Pursuer. Because life gems don't replenish. Where does this go? I don't think I've been up here. Oh. Yeah, this goes up where these guys are. Ow. Do I just drop down? I do. Ow. Don't hit my shoulder. Bandit's knife. Jump. This better be a cool item. Alright, it's a soul. I'll take it. I'm probably gonna die if I drop this. Knowing the history of anything Dark Souls. When it comes to fall damage, at least. Okay, good. I can get back up. There we go. That's cool. I've never been in there, or been up there even in the base game, or the remake. Just ignore me. Just ignore. I'm not doing anything wrong. What I do in this game, though, is I try to spare as many human effigies as I can. So if I die, don't expect me to be popping them left and right, because, you know... Should I kill him? I feel like I could do it, but I also feel like I shouldn't, so I'm not gonna. Not bad so far. Missed completely. Somebody's complaint as well. I know this is kind of sidetracking. Somebody's complaint about Dark Souls 2 was that they didn't feel, or at least the original compared to the remake, they felt like they weren't leveling as easily. Which, to my response was, because they said that I think it was it's the 3 Sentinel dudes. I can't remember what they're called. I might die. Okay, life gem it is. Oh, that's my first death. Oh, it's painful. Oh, that actually hurts. I'm actually upset that that's my first death. Because I don't think I died before I got to the Pursuer. So I had max health. And here I am. Not full capability. I shouldn't have been so stubborn with life gems. I just walked right into that. Okay. I'm using life gems. I've made that mistake before. You dare headshot me? You know what? I'm just gonna do whatever it takes to survive. Unfortunately, if that means using life gems, it means using life gems. But I am not... I had a decent amount of souls already. Oh, yeah, these guys respawn. You wake up. Ooh, breathing. I don't want to die again. Pick up my souls. Life gem it up. Because how dare you? That still hits? Should I... Yeah, let's kill this guy. Ooh, an item. That's gonna be my mindset when it comes to games like these. In fact, I do have Dark Souls Remastered, so I'll probably end up doing a playthrough of that. And then we'll probably leave it at that, because the others I would have to go on the PS5 and stream from there. That's a boss over there. Right there, that's a boss. That little thing. In case you didn't know. I wonder why he's sitting down and not aggroed. I know for a fact in the remake he is like 100% full aggroed. We're already close enough to be able to fight the dude and such. Pretty sure you go down. We're not doing that right now. Buy a key. Blacksmith key. Anything else of interest? No. No. Real quick, I'm gonna go back. Gonna unlock the blacksmith. Gonna see how much the Uchi katana is, or whatever the katana that he sells is. What I read was to get as much, what is it? I can't remember now. Get the base, what am I trying to say? The base stats for it, and then infuse it with a lightning and boost either faith or intelligence, which I'll look into more. Obviously, I won't be able to do that immediately, and I may have to respec. But let's see. Buy item. You do not sell. I was lied to. Alright, let's look up where the first katana is real quick. First, wait, hold on. Let's just look up the Uchi katana. Dark Souls 2 original. No. Or by killing the undead Berg merchant? Oh, I was completely not smart. McDuff sells it. they said blacksmith, so in my mind, I immediately thought the blacksmith in Majula. That was not true. I am gonna look up the stat requirements for it though. Dark Souls 2 stats 10 and 16. Well, I have the stats for it now. Alright. Let's get some more health. In fact, let me do a thing. I usually try to save those, but this is important. Both into adaptability. I'm gonna need as much as I can for this fight with the Pursuer. Okay. So I think in the next area we'll have our weapon. After a long backtrack session. Not backtrack, but like, you know. Is down here? Let me go up here first, see if there's anything. I mean, I know there's stuff, but anything of use. It's locked. Is there any enemies in here? Hand axe. I remember using that in Panic. Is this a trap chest or a mimic? Okay, good. Also, I don't know the difference in the remake. I'm pretty sure in the remake that mimics are... what are they? Mimics are only metal chests, so you really only have to worry about metal chests being mimics. In this game, the only thing... Oh, a shard? Nice. Oh my... Where did you come from? Not a great start. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Sweet. Divine Blessing. Oof. Wooden chest can be mimics and trap chest. As far as I know of. I could be completely wrong on that. Maybe I missed some, possibly. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have to go down here to go up. Right? I think that's over there. Again, never said I was the best Dark Souls 2 player. I would also like to mention that. Unless I have, in which I take it back. Soul Lost Undead. Yeah, I'm going to be needing as many souls as I can be given. Is it back here? Yep, here it is. Yeah, you're not striking me a mean stab in the back. Here we go. Now, as you can see here, there's only normal enemies. Sorry about that. Something I don't like is whenever you're backstabbing an enemy, you can still get hit. Granted, it's like a complete fraction of the original damage. Like that small bit. But it still exists. And there's also no items up here. Where is he going to be put? This is gonna take a while. I also can't talk during it. Oh, he has projectiles. Okay. I thought that was gonna get me. Oh, will it not let him up here? Because technically it's a boss fight. That hit me. Come on. I did this my first time playing it. No! I'm so disappointed in myself for not being able to do it. I did so well, too. Sorry about the whole coughing and everything. I did not drink water. In fact, I have water right next to me. Let me drink real quick. Alright. Well, let's go back and... I don't think he respawns. Let's get our souls and go to the first giant, or whatever, the last giant. We weren't gonna have two bosses in our way. Actually, no. The first giant, or the last giant. He's the first boss you technically should fight. Although, that's only if you have not played the game before. Like I said, this guy I watch, Yasmania, I think, if that's how you pronounce it. He could beat, like, basically the entire game. Yeah, I don't get another try, unfortunately. I do want him to blow up the wall. That landed directly on there. You can't tell me otherwise. Sorry, does he just get all the attacks in the world? Is that what I'm seeing? Jerk. Well, I probably ruined my one chance at getting this. Let me stand here then, if that was too close. What, is your aim bad? Come on. What are you doing? What? He's like predicting where I'm gonna go. Okay, you know what? Ooh, I'm coming up there. I wish I had a firebomb. Where did you come from? Yeah. How about that? I don't have a firebomb. Dang it. You know what? I know I only have one homeward bone. But I'm using it. I'm buying a fireball. I'm doing it. Not doing this back and forth stuff. The beginning, I promise you, the beginning is the slowest part. So I may genuinely get nothing done besides a boss during this entire thing. Let me buy a second one just in case. I usually wouldn't, because all I have to do is do the right thing and throw it at the thing. Sorry, what does that guy have? Was that a spear with, like, a stone attached to it? Weird. Yeah, this weapon's already almost broken. Its durability is awful. What does that say? Skeleton, weakness, thrust. I guess because it got impaled. Haha, so funny. We gotta deal with that spear guy again. I missed completely. Okay. See how easy that was? It took one throw. One throw is all it took. Just want to mention that for that nerd up there. Still hit me, but okay. It's a little weird. Come on. I don't know what he was doing. Okay. This is the part where I die a lot. I don't think I need to go over there. But in here, there's a few items I like to get. You can see why. If it's just him left, I'm good. Let's hope it is. Because I'm getting these items. Huh. Nothing of use. Right? Oh, there's this area. And I think that's a mimic, right? Trap ahead. Oh, it's a trap? Alright. A shard. Still useful. Still useful. This one you... I think this is the one you knock and turn. Yeah, it is. Come on. Come out. Is there a third guy in there? Yep. Of course he has a spear. What is in the chest? Life ring. Putting it on instantly. Got nothing else I could use right now. And then I think that leads to something good. So if I get a Pharaoh's Lockstone, I may use it on that immediately. Not right now, of course. Alright. You are bad news bears. I don't think there's anything of use in here. Just barely. Ooh. Dang it. Couldn't avoid that one. Did it still shut? I thought killing him doesn't make it shut. I wouldn't have gone in here. Not a secret ahead, you liar. Bad. Well, that weapon's already almost broken, so... Not gonna risk it breaking. And I have to pay for it. Why am I turned around? I died last time I went here. I think that was my first death, was trying to... No. My first death was trying to kill the guys who were, I don't know what that does. Oh. I was trying to read the message. They're coming down. Sorcerer's Staff. Sweet. Come on. I hate the reach on stairs. I ain't dying like this. Usually they take out a sword. That guy went straight for the shot to the head. That it? That's where I got stuck. Okay. Well, I clearly have to return as various weapons. I'm gonna go back to Majula and level up some things or so. Some stuff and things and such. I'd say the goal of today is just get through the first area. And at least get my weapon, which may take a bit. So...
However faint it might be.
I should have, I think, 3. I'll do 2. And then 2 in there. I like having adaptability. Oh, wait, why don't I do this? I did this last time. I joined this covenant. Is he gonna let me join it, or is this not the guy to talk to? Dang. I'll join it just because. Get the blue seal. Sure, learn a gesture. And... put on those rings. This is exactly the rings I had on before. Brings my vitality up a decent amount. How much health? 910. Alright. To the last giant we go. And then hopefully, we can beat the Pursuer. Because like I said, he is the only thing standing in our way. Why are you like this? That's shut. This way is the way to go. I didn't realize I'd get bombed. I didn't realize he could fall on his back. Dang. Okay. The only thing standing between me and the last giant are these two guys. Which just so happened to hit me 3 times in a row. Ooh, an item. Please be good. Sure. I need to buy life gems. But it's kind of a waste. What's this? Don't care. I actually think there's more. I think there's more enemies in my way. Oh wait, I can open up this, right? Yeah. Now I have an even better shortcut. Nope, never mind. There's like I'd say 1 or 2 more in my way before the last giant. Let me just reset that. Alright. First boss. Let's do this. I don't think I've ever watched this. I still got hit? That's bad news. You will not catch me dying to the last giant. Easy. If I had died to that, might as well just sign it away. Don't play this game anymore. Soldier's Key, and I'm going to do the smart thing and use another homeward bone. I am not dying with all these, alright? It's not happening. Now, real quick. Hmm. 4,000, 5,000. I think I need 12,000 in order to, this would be 8,000. There we go. I know technically I just wasted all the souls I earned, but I'm using his boss soul. So, and also more souls down the long road. And more humanity. No, why did I put that there? May not be as many levels, and it's all going into adaptability. Actually, I'll stop at 15 and raise my, depending on, I think if I use one of these, I can get a level. Yeah, right? Just barely. Need to use the other one. I will put it into stamina. Or endurance. Alright. I think what I can do... Oh yeah, I need to talk to her so she moves. Okay. Go here. I think I can go straight through this door. Out and around. Oh. Did I kill the bug? Where does this go? Oh, life gem. Okay. Surprised it killed the bug. Running. No, not what I want to happen. Just go into it. You stupid bird. I could do the cheese, but I don't know how to set it up decently. At least I can see an actual health bar at the bottom this time. He's the only person stopping us, by the way, from getting to our weapon. Again, same damage, we're just in a boss room. I don't remember ever seeing him do that. I should have used a life gem. I need to move away from the ledge. That was a 2-hit. I missed it. I should have used a life gem. That was cutting it close. Come on. I'm getting risky. I need to stop. Oh no. Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh boy. Alright. Breathe. I'm breathing. Ooh. That was not pleasant. Just want to say. Alright. This is the place with our weapon. I'm going back. Spend these souls. Try not to die. Once I spend all these souls, I'm gonna go back down to the, that one place and see, what that Pharaoh's Lockstone does. 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. Do a little bit more dex. Do I have anything else? Could use his soul right now, yeah. I am going to be putting on the Ring of Blades instead of the Ring of Thorns, just because that gives me damage. How many more levels can I get? Putting it into health, by the way. What am I doing over by you? I don't know. I know, right? Okay. I'm gonna see how long it takes to get the weapon. Because bare minimum, that's what I want. I know where to head, I think. I also want to see... Because I had the Knight Sword. So that was way too early. Die. Weirdo. Here's my favorite NPC, Lucatiel, or I call her Lucy. I'm skipping all your dialogue. I'm not sitting here through all this. Okay. Now. Need to be careful. I don't think anything is useful that's up here in this original. I know there's something up here. I just don't know if it's useful. Never mind. That is useful. I don't have a lot of life gems. Those guys are easy to move around. The best part about coming this way, and I don't think you're technically supposed to. You can. You get to ambush all these dogs, instead of the dogs ambushing you. So it makes it nicer. I want to get his attention so I can push that down and blow it up myself. Sure, that hit me. We'll just string an Estus. Yes. Oh my gosh. That didn't happen the first time I played. And it failed every time after. So I would just constantly... Sorry, what? Oh, okay. I can go in through here. I was scared for a second. Whew. Huh? Let me just snatch all your loot real quick. Nothing wrong with that. But isn't he supposed to immediately just be your guy? New Ember? Do I have to get the dull Ember? That would, not gonna lie, be incredibly stupid. Sorry, hiccups and burps. No. I'm looking this up right now. How to get McDuff to sell. You must light the brazier in his room. Do I have a flame butterfly? I don't. Do I at least have a torch? Do I not have a torch? Where do I get one? Crap. Okay, well. Let me real quick see what's in that bottom part of here, in that Pharaoh's Lockstone. And then we may go a little bit into the area. Was it up to go? No, it couldn't have been. It was down, right? Where did that go? Where did that... I'm actually confused. Huh. Ambush? No. Is this a mimic? I should really hit the chest once. Ring of Restoration. Torch. Okay, I have torches. How do I see that, though? Guess you just can't. Fire, agility push, you would think somewhere it would tell you. I know I have torches. I don't know where to get flame butterflies. Okay, I don't need to be here for, like, the entire rest of the game until the end. I know I can use this now. What is this? I don't think... I forgot about the belly flop. Okay, hold on. Black fire bomb. Maybe there's a flame butterfly down here. We can only hope. I keep doing that. Okay, what's here? Torch. I need the other thing besides a torch. Of course, you're like this. Where am I? Okay, this is a whole part of the area I have not been to, quite frankly, ever. Is there just no chance of me getting a flame butterfly till later? Okay, let me move this back. I dodged into it. Should not have done that. Come on, fight me. First of all, would like to say you're my least favorite enemy so far. And not one of them has dropped... not one of them has dropped me an item. Would like to mention that. Is this just the land of the turtle dudes? Alright. I need to move. Of course there's another one. No. No. Not getting trapped in by those guys. Items. Just looking for items. Please don't be a mimic. Hunter gear. Ow, still? Who's hitting me? Besides you, is it you? Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Okay, well this is a new bonfire I've never seen before. I'm gonna leave now. And hope for the best. Best case scenario is... she starts selling him. Alright, so... she doesn't. I might just spend all of what I have on life gems. Actually, let's see how many levels I can get. there also is something up. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Alright. Do that. Not attunement. I was just putting that to see. I'll get 2 levels, and I'll spend the rest on life gems. $18, not bad. Wait, there's a... I'm stupid. And I don't want to hear about it. I just realized I did all of that, looking for a flame butterfly, found a new area, a new bonfire I've never seen, ever. And I could have lit my torch right here. Is that it? Oh, great. Well, now he won't... Will he only talk to you if you... What is this? Craftsman hammer... I don't want that. What? Is the internet lying to me? Oh. Also, you must hand him the dull ember and iron keep. I won't be able to get his... Well, where's the next best katana then? Easiest katana to get in DarkSouls 2. No, I'm not doing the Chaos Blade. I already did that. Black Seal Berserker. Man, this is more difficult than I thought. Well, for now I'll be using these. I'm gonna have to look into more of this, so I'm gonna end the stream for today. I was really thinking that, man, I'm gonna have to look into a lot. So, I mean, I don't, oh yeah, I'll figure all this stuff out later. I will see you all tomorrow with more Dark Souls 2. Until we beat the game. It will not be beaten this week, I can tell you that. It's Tuesday, and I didn't even know where to get my weapon. So, it'll be a long process, especially because how long the game is, depending on how long it takes me to beat certain bosses. I'm not going to do all bosses, because it'll be a struggle enough just to get to where I need to go. So, again, I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be a little more organized, still chaotic, still not understanding where I'm going and where I want to go, but I'll try to figure it out. So, thank you all for whoever stopped by. I will see you all tomorrow with more Dark Souls 2.